I definitely like the fact that they've got the Leosa on Lina. That's another hero he does quite well with, but have to say this will do a lot more than the puck.
I thought you were going to talk about the cub on the Ursa, considering that was the first thing we saw. He's got it.
He's got the cub?
He's got the cub. You didn't
He's
see it?
got
There was
the
like
baby cub.
there was like a good 10 seconds.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's for the Cubs. Does he also man, you know that would I know that he also taunts, but it would also be great if he high fives.
Oh.
Doesn't do that though. It's too far.
Oh. Double symbols. They really put the effort in. It's cute.
There's just symbols everywhere. He's littering everywhere. My goodness.
Yes. So
camaraderie between Moo and Brax, though. I like that too.
That's true. And this is actually, I'm confused. Where's the Enchantress going? Oh, it's a 4 Enchantress. Okay, so 4 Enchantress, not 5 Enchantress. I expected it was gonna be 5, actually. MNZ gonna take some damage here.
A lot of damage, but it's okay.
Great
it's
lead.
all right. He's a slow bear, but you know he's also carrying an extra person on his back, so.
Who's taking tons of Iron Shell damage right now? Protect the Cubs, damn it!
God, he's the one who's most exposed to it too, because he's on his back. He's closer. Oh my God.
That poor child.
It's okay. It's okay. He's got tangos. He's got a salve. Everything's all right.
Yeah, it'll be all right. All right. Oh, it's a Midnight Stalker. Okay, this makes a lot. This is not what I expected out of the lanes, but Midnight Stalker is God. I missed the days way back in the day when you could play Midnight Stalker and just go around ganking people. Fortunately, Dota is a lot more difficult nowadays, but.
I don't miss those days because I was usually the one getting ganked. Oh man, MNZ is taking so much damage. It's okay though. Again, we'll probably have to call child services after this though. He is putting that cub in a lot of danger for no reason.
So do you call like the guy that works at the nature preserve, or do you call like the social workers? Which one is it?
I feel like warden? Because they're humanoid, it's probably a social worker.
Okay.
Oh, okay. They turned that around.
I'm genuinely a little surprised they were able to get that kill. I know Snake King didn't have his heal and all, but like Ursa has 45 damage there and no fear swipes. So whatever. All right, first blood happens. Good for MJZ. Obviously, Disruptor does also do a lot of damage, but.
Thunderstrike is just super good. You know, it's excellent for trading in the lane, so I'm sure he's just been spamming that nonstop.
How did they crushed mid, by the way? Sorry.
That is a question.
Sorry. He is. No, it's 5-5 versus 3-0, so big denies coming so far. Oh, but at nighttime, Night Stalker's gonna be able to gank a lot.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know, Night Stalker, literally his name has the word night in it. He's kind of garbage during the daytime, so it makes sense that Leo Style would have a bit of a commanding lead.
And it's really hard to lane against Alina, who knows what they're doing, because they're very good at, oh, you're going to go for a last hit? All right, I'm going to prep a stun. And then you realize that he's going to do that. Oh, good block. And then you just can't go for the last hit. It feels really restrictive and not fun at times, I got to say. But if you can catch up last hit, he's still getting crushed. 5-0 versus 8-7 now. He's not behind in levels quite yet, but I'm sure this is not very fun for Moo.
Are they also going to run into the trap that Thunder Predator had in the last game where you've only got really one carry, in a sense? You know,
not so much, because it is Alchemist, is the big thing.
Okay. Is Night Stalker enough, though?
I think it could be effective, just in the sense that it's going to be able to create a lot of space. During daytime, not so sure. But like, it's going to be Alch with Iron Shell. That's probably the coolest thing about their lineup, is the Darkseer pairing.
Oh, he almost leapt through. Snake King will take some damage, though, instead. Slow down MNZ. Not quite enough mana to put the last Thunderclap over here on Snake King. Oof. They want it real bad, though. There it is. Is it going to be enough, though? One more. Yeah. Oh, dear.
Oh, yeah. A little rough for Snake King so far, because it's a little hard for an Enchantress to transition out of having a rough laning stage, but basically what makes their cores better is that they're both melee heroes that are good at chasing, and they're going to have Iron Shell. So they're going to have the extra HP from the Iron Shell, and they're going to have surge movement speed potentially. So they're just going to get on top of the enemy heroes. And look what they have. It's a Disruptor, it's a Venomancer, it's a Lina. That's like 3 heroes that are pretty vulnerable when they get on top, when you get on top of them. So I think that's what's going to make this scary for Thunder Predator in the mid game.
the one silver lining with this bottom lane, you know, we're talking about how Snake King is struggling. The kills have not been going over to the Ursa at the very least. So he's not snowballing out of control in that sense.
He saw that Husky game from yesterday and he was like, I want to be that.
He does. You know, how many kills did Husky have at the end of that match?
It was like 9.
8
He
or
got
9?
he got 8 by like 12 minutes or something, and then he could only get 1 more kill after that. Sucky. Terrible player, obviously.
And you just started flaming everyone else for taking Husky's kills, even though he was a position 5. Oh, MNZ!
Everyone is dying.
Yikes.
The Cubs. The old double null talisman build on Darkseer. Oh, they did not
kill on Envy.
I'm surprised. They galed him at the start of that fight. And I was watching his HP and it looked fine, but they must have eventually decided to jump in on Earth Spirit. And the scariest thing about this is he's already got Urn, actually. So that's a 200 damage nuke, actually, when Envy comes back into this lane.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That was the bot lane kill.
All right. Yep.
Brex was kind
Kills
of low.
left and right.
Probably just Thunderstrike and a jump. Snake King gonna go put an observer ward down. No, he's actually grabbing a neutral to bring these over to try to help win the lane. A little mistake by Fear there. He messed up. He needed to throw him, but he screwed it up. Might be a little bit of inexperience. Maybe they felt like they needed to force the Rubik into a 5 position. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Maybe just made one little mistake, but
Could be. They might just want to take it so that way they, you know, there's some good things to steal on the enemy team, and also just, you know, a bit of a denial pick. That is something that I know Matthew also plays. So trying to maybe hamper Matthew just a little. I don't know. He's just got such a good hero pool, especially with all these spirits. Here. Man fight Matthew. Matthew, God.
very close. Thought he might get it, but he gets the very far. Stays alive. Fear having a little bit of rough lane. Basically just lots of kills. A lot of laning issues, actually. The Envy's doing well. He's got 34 last hits. That part's solid. And Moo's actually stabilizing all right. 22 last hits versus the 30. He's pretty far behind Lina, but at least on paper, the last hits look okay. Lina wants a solo kill here.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Surprised he teleported in.
Maybe a
little
bottle
bit.
Refill?
No, he didn't. He didn't go for it.
Oh.
A little unsure about this. Maybe Envy's just gonna just go start jungling now or something, like jungling really early. It is nighttime, but so I think they just want to go pressure because he's not having the greatest time in the mid lane. Staying there is just not really going to be very helpful. But coming to gank here in the side lanes is good. So I think this is what they were doing. They just did it a little bit early because Fear was already respawning. So here comes the dive. They have to settle for support.
MNZ, you really gonna go in on this? Looks like he really wants to kill on Snake King, and he's gonna be able to collect. All right. I thought that, okay, there's a kill on Envy in the top lane. Looks like Leo style went.
Oh no, the
We
glimpse.
have another
Nice
fight though.
Stalker.
No, that's
Nice
the bottom. Thank you. Oh, going right back. And then again, they have that Urn already. Frank making this rotation, trying to get as much vision as possible, trying to get the slow applied. Moo, they still have that vision with the Thunderstrike, but they're just a little bit too slow, I think. I'm not sure they're going to be able to close the gap. Leo style, though, coming around the corner, will get tossed right back to the Fear. Frank, he wants his kill on Moo. He's just too slow, though. He's not going to be able to get it, but he will be able to get the kill on Brax.
Still died. Wow. That's really surprising. Well, this is a bad moment for the business associates. They're still only 1k behind, and Envy still has gold, but he died top. And then their dive bottom got basically just shut down by Venomancer. They've now rotated. It's basically just Earth Spirit top. So I guess like the safe lane for Alk was hypothetically fine, but because he had already been killed, it's like them leaving to rotate gave like no benefits at all for business associates. So this one's looking a bit tough. Fear will be able to catch up in the mid lane on the bright side, but with Night Stalker moving. But we're at 8 minutes now, and we haven't seen any successful moves yet from Night Stalker.
That feels bad, definitely. Although maybe, I don't know, Snake King. I'm not sure about this. He was trying to go in for the kill, but just not quite enough damage as I follow up with the MNZ. Can they get the final hit up? Yes, they will. There'll be a glimpse back over onto Moo, but he'll get his first kill. MNZ now just running back to the safety of his own tower, but they used Arc Ascension. They want this kill on the Ursa. They realize that they can't allow him to look at these teleports. Power Ranger teleports coming out. They want to punish Moo. They're looking for him over here in the corner. MNZ says, please, God. And you know what? God didn't answer, but Leo Style did.
It was I think they had to go for that, and it was pretty effective because Night Stalker wasn't 6 yet, but they just didn't have enough damage was the problem. It was basically just Night Stalker 1v1, and all those TPs kept him alive just barely. 2k gold advantage now, and again, it's buying time for the Alk, and this is part of the reason of having a Night Stalker, but forcing that Night Stalker to lane mid against Alina is pain city.
Yeah, I understand what they're doing. They're making space, but if he's not actually collecting on kills, he's just not gonna scale well into the next portion of the game. Matthew, top lane, dropping some rocks. MNZ's taking a lot of harass though from the tower. He's gonna back off, heal up again, possibly going again.
Countered. That's a boots of travel on Lina. He really likes BOTs.
He likes being active. Leo Style is one of those players that wants to be very aggressive at all times, especially if he knows that he has any sort of a lead.
I like that. Night Stalker still being really careful here.
Dire's top tower is under
Well, he
They
should.
need to go for that range creep. I mean, they might get a kill on him, on Lina mid in about 10 seconds, depending on if they wrap in, but no, it looks like they're not going to bother.
10-minute rinse.
Another fight bot binary.
Yeah. Like Brax will grab it, run away. Glimpse back though. You can run, but you can't hide, Brax.
Dire's top tower
Doesn't even bother giving that final click there.
All right, but now we got a repeat of the other day. We got stolen plague wards. So let's see how this turns out. The Veno is kind of an interesting build. 4 points in Gale
Dire's structures
damage. I
are
think that's maybe
fortified.
why he skilled it so much, so that he could be more effective at getting kills without having to put himself in danger. But missed jump there. Not a very farm Night Stalker for this point in the game.
Look at how like confident Leo Style feels. Just walks up, stares at Moo and Eternal Envy for like half a second. Yeah. Typical Leo Style things. Put that wild wing ripper with the tornado.
It feels like they cannot do very much here. It just feels like we're standing 2 heroes mid, and there's Lina, and nobody's super happy about the arrangement, but I guess Alk is still farming, so it's okay. But look at his net worth compared to the rest of the heroes. He's like matching 3 heroes on the enemy team.
It's a fast spirit vessel. My goodness.
It is, and it's the perfect counter against Alk. He can still dispel it, so there's a little bit of a game about like, does he throw spirit vessel early? Can I dispel it by transforming? But it's going to be a weird game for a while, at least until he gets Radiance.
Everybody's tipping. Some good morale going on. The roll over in the mid lane, kick back, and a Laguna Blade to the face. Although they get a Static Storm on the back line, so it's not looking super great here for Moo. Brax trying to help him, but I think he just brought them a little bit closer to himself. Oh, there's the lift from Fear down to the low ground.
It's good.
And
Good
Hero
throw.
Hunt.
The best. Bloodseeker, Medusa, Meepo.
I see Bloodseeker's in the middle. He's right underneath
That's
Nyx
Leshrac.
Assassin.
Why would you? Don't distract me with your stupid mouse. There's Bloodseeker. I see him. It's like hovering his mouse over Leshrac or something. What? Come on.
Just get good purge, then you know, just stop complaining.
I already saw Bloodseeker. Okay.
Well, you didn't say it faster, so. And look at that. Pew! Bye-bye. Glimpse back on Moo. Fury swipe stacking up, and yeah, Brax dragging him, trying to get him away, but brings him a little bit closer for a bear hug.
Dire's middle tower is under
Envy? Envy?
Dire's structures
I don't know about this. I feel like MNZ is very close by. I guess Fear's gonna back him up, though.
Like I kind of like what Business Associates was trying here with the Night Stalker, but if it didn't have like a bad lane matchup, this would have looked a lot better in my opinion. Because he would have been more effective at ganking side lanes. But realistically, they played a little bit too rough in other places too. Snaking died too many times as well. Why did he deny that word? That was interesting. Maybe there was a sentry there earlier or something. I'm not sure.
Not sure.
We'll
But
never
yeah,
know.
it is interesting. They picked the Night Stalker last too, right? On the side of Business Associates. So
Yes,
they
that was their
already-
last pick. They saw everything,
they
and
already
that was their
knew.
pick.
under attack.
Maybe thought they could get away with it. I mean, it can be good at tempo controlling. See if they go for a dive here. Got to worry about Glimpse though.
All right, yeah. Well, he's silenced. He's not going to be able to get any spells off, so that is a nice pickup for Moo. maybe not the best.
Crushed
pick,
that
but
5 position. All it took was the enemy mid ultimate. On the bright side, it is almost nighttime again, so this isn't the worst thing.
Dire's bottom
That's
tower
not great.
is
Snake King's not having much of a game here.
Yeah, it's a rough game for an Enchantress here. Ursa and Alina, like, it looked okay for Enchantress until those last 2 picks.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
All right, this is good. This is good for the side of business. We'll force away the Ursa. Doesn't want to
Daytime,
deal with
though.
himself. He runs from his problems and his own inner demons.
Dire's courier
Probably
that
upset about
close
all
on
the times
Poe?
those cubs died.
Okay. There's only a
Although we
clarity
do
on
have
the
a
courier.
fight.
is under attack.
MJZ should be able to
Dire's
juke
structures
this
are
move.
fortified. Radiant's
Okay.
middle tower is
All
under
right,
attack.
that was very anticlimactic considering that they
Dire's
dropped the
bottom
ultimate
tower
and
is under
everything.
attack.
Double damage is available though on the bottom spot. A nice pickup for the Lena. MNC doesn't want to walk through that wall. He's just trying to. It's like you're a little too chubby to fit between the 2 pieces there, you know?
Yeah. All this
He's
stuff
just
they're
fluffy.
doing is still really good though, because it does give space for Eternal Envy to hit creeps. Again, his courier died, so he's not going to be able to buy Relic. He'll have to go grab it himself, but
Dire's middle tower is under
he didn't get
attack.
super behind. Ursa is probably going to be not going to farm as fast as an Alchemist, but it's still going to farm pretty quickly.
I think it's just scary because they did get that Spirit Vessel online so fast, right? Like, yeah, you know, they have this Alchemist. He's going to accelerate with the farm, but at the same time, you do have a bit of a solution to him until he gets real big and nasty. Brax, the silence, they go. Jumping forward again. They'll get the lift off and they'll be able to find a kill on Brax, but MNZ will also fall. Laguna Blade coming out though. They're trying to take care of Moo, and it looks like Leostyle will be able to collect a kill. Eternal Envy now trying to run away. They need a little bit more of a slow. Not going to be able to quite land over on the side, but they will be able to stun up Fear. Laguna Blade to the face. And Matthew and Frank.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
This
They
feels like
find
it's
the
going to be
kill.
one of those fast ones.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get why they went for the bounty runes. They need to fight for bounties, otherwise they're going to continue getting too far behind. It was right that Brax ran in there, but the downside was I don't think he has a mech yet.
Dire's middle
Fight would have
tower
been
is
very
under
different
attack.
potentially if he had mech. I think he didn't have his ulti either at the beginning of that engagement. He doesn't even have a magic wand. So like all of the focus that went him at the start, yes, they killed the Ursa, but they got cleaned up so hard afterwards. So it feels like they needed to stabilize more from the mid lane, get more successful side ganks off, and they just didn't do that, unfortunately. Enchantress had a rough laning stage. There were many issues.
At
But
least
who
Moo's been
knows?
able to collect a couple of these kills, but like you said, just not very efficient ganks early on where he needed to get that catapulting motion going.
If he has like a fast phase boost or something like that. All these ganks are way different. It'd make a big difference. But they're struggling here. Their damage is not great.
Battle Fury completed now for the Ursa, so we should see his farm start to accelerate even more. Envy's got his Relic. I think he finished the Radiance, though. I think that's coming out right now. Yeah, there it is.
So not bad. And they're still gonna have pretty good death ball. Or maybe not death ball, but like they're gonna have like a couple super buffed cores later on with Iron Shell and stuff, but I worry for their game state. Moo looking for kills. He's gonna Quelling all the way through. That way when he jumps in with his ultimate, they're not gonna know where he's coming from and he'll be able to cut off the retreat. Oh,
Frank. Oh,
this is actually bad for Moo.
Oh!
I think he ran away because he was worried about getting spotted, maybe? I'm not sure.
I think Frank is also very nervous. Someone else is down here. I'm not
Dire's
sure I
top
want to be here
tower
anymore.
is under
I
attack.
guess so.
But
Was
they're in
there
the
a
Roche
scan?
pit, actually.
I
Never
don't know.
mind. They're going for Roche.
Oh,
And I think
Good
this is
choice.
such a good play.
yep. They're so far ahead. Need other people to tank
MTZ.
for the Ursa.
Yeah. Here we go. First Roche of the game, 17 minutes in.
They're sitting here patiently waiting for somebody to come defend, but it's not going to come. Like literally, they just put down like 4 plague wards and he just TP'd away and it didn't matter at all.
Is under attack.
Lena's pressuring
This
top.
is... Yeah, oh my god.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
She should not be allowed to do that. All by herself.
Probably not, yeah. It's a little bit strong.
Ooh, double damage turn too. Gonna save that for Lena. Pops the haste, move, sidestepping, glimpses right back though into the lane. A little bit, he's so fast. MNZ
so
though, the roll in. Oh, it's perfect, the trajectory from Matthew. They kick right back. That's a dead move, and look at Leo style. He wants this kill, gets the light strike array. Doesn't even need to use Laguna Blade.
See you later, nerds.
Beautiful.
What a see you later, nerds. I think that's what this feels like. Holy crap. What a
You
cool
sound a
advantage.
little out of breath there, Purge.
I mean, this is like an utter stomping. It's like the laning stage did not go very well. Elk has not been able to stay ahead. He's been able to stay even. And every fight since then, just Thunder Predator moving together. Their gold advantage is pretty massive here. Like Earth Spirit has more net worth than both Darkseer and the Night Stalker. So good luck winning this one, business. I mean, they got to get some crazy wombo combos or something, like vacuum into Elk stun. But does Elk even have that many levels of his stun yet? Probably not.
Go
One. He's there.
Just one.
Doesn't have BKB yet, so like basically fighting into Thunder Predator feels almost impossible right now. And even if he does have BKB, he still has to worry about Ursa a little bit. It's a lot of physical damage, so.
It just feels like he's got too much of a backlog of stuff that he needs at this point. Blink,
Wow,
reveal,
Blink
onto Moo, the glimpse back. MNZ gonna have to travel on in, but they'll hold him in place. The Laguna comes out, and there's one big ol' Fury to the face.
And then they have a Disruptor counter against the Night Stalker, so like, no matter where he goes, they can still catch him a little.
A little depends. Fear, round and round. Leo style is just on a roll. Not literally, that's Matthew, but you know.
He lives.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
All right, 20-minute mech ready to go. Good luck, guys.
Hey, and Brax, you know,
They're trying.
it's a tough game. It's a tough game. They, like you said, the lanes did not go the way they wanted them to, and now they're on recovery mode. And unfortunately, it's becoming more and more difficult to actually get into recovery.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I didn't even see that. That's just a dead Snake King and a dead Snake King's tomato. No, wait.
The creeps got it. Oh wait, it's still alive.
No, it's still alive. No, they're
I'm so
working
glad we
on
watched
it.
that.
Middle lane, they pull right back in on Eternal Envy. They'll get a kill. There is no Envy available. They throw out the tips.
I don't know what it's like to play this game, but yeah, they've got to feel very behind. 24-4.
14k net worth lead at 21 minutes. Yeah, probably
It's
doesn't
gotta
feel
be.
great.
It's got to be painful.
They dropped the wall too, so
I like what Ursa is building this game. Rather than going for like typical like SNY satanic type stuff, he's just like, I just need more mobility so I can keep getting kills. Because once you, so basically a lot of Dota is like, once you have a gold advantage and you feel stronger than them, you just need to have mobility. That way you can force your strongness against them, you know? So having mobility items on Ursa here is perfect because it's going to make it easier for him to get these solo kills.
oh boy. Oh Brax. Oh no. Bye bye. Bye bye Moo. No, Moo. No, the roll. Matthew see. Oh, the glimpse back. Bye bye Moo.
I don't know what to say. It's they're doing everything they can and it is not much. Going places to try to do things. He's farming sentry wards at this point. He's so desperate.
I mean, on the bright side, the oh boy, the BKB is picked up on Envy, but he doesn't have damage. Matthew's just gonna roll
Just their
around in
first kill.
circles. I don't know. I'm not sure they quite get him here. BKB comes out of Envy. Stands next to Snake King, holds his hand, says it's gonna be all right. Glimpse.
Man. Yeah, it was the wrong glimpse target, but
Yep. It's a rough one. This is a rough run for the business crew.
yeah. Okay, well, push out side lanes or something. Thunder Predator instantly moving across. See, while the Earth Spirit's been playing it, he knows that they're likely to go top because they were just bottom. He sets up ahead of time. Obviously, Lena can also show up very rapidly if needed. Oh, he tried to right-click the outpost there, but missed it. Just let it be known that Matthew messed up. That was the only time, though. It's the only time he's messed up all game.
Yeah, and you gotta point it out too. Ugh. Toxic purge.
I'm trying to give some hope to the business associates fans.
All right. Well, grab themselves a quick fear. Beyond
like how
godlike
Fear-
on this Lena. Good lord.
Fear had a chance to live there. If all of his opponents lost internet at the same moment and nobody realized.
Can someone give us a plus snide comment to the counter here? All right, BKB coming out from Leo style. They might be able to get the kill on Matthew. He is sitting pretty right now. They get the silence, so they'll find that kill. Still chasing over MJZ on the low ground. MNZ nearby. I'm not sure you want to commit to this. The glimpse right back in again. A little bit far, but they'll grab Moo. And it should be a kill coming out for the side of Thunder Predator. Eternal Envy on the low ground, stunned up. This is not looking good for him, my friend. And one more hit. Frank is godlike. MNZ with a double kill. The see ya later nerds coming out en masse. Bye-bye, Fear. And there's the GG.
Well, they got their
spanking.
fifth kill. They got their fifth kill right before they lost, so that was a good option. They did it, but wow.